I'm ChaseTriesAgain, and this is Fit to Print, Nerd News headlines for April 16th. Beginning with anime and manga news, the May issue of Kodansha's Besatsu Shonen magazine arrived last Friday, and with it the much-anticipated conclusion of Attack on Titan. The finale has led the magazine to sell out, and Anime News Network reports that Kodansha has a second printing scheduled to hit shelves in Japan April 30th. Attack on Titan's anime adaptation is scheduled to return winter 2022. The last chapter of Build King appeared in Shueisha's most recent weekly Shonen Jump. The manga ran just short of 6 months. Its first compiled volume was released earlier this month, and 2 more volumes are scheduled for release later in the year. A new manga titled Candy Flurry is set to appear in the pages of Jump beginning with next week's issue. Manga Entertainment will rebrand as Funimation in the UK and Ireland as Funimation works to expand and unify its international presence. Manga Entertainment was founded in 1987, and the company currently exists as 2 distinct entities. The soon-to-be rebranded UK branch has remained active, while the US branch is owned by Lionsgate and has been mostly dormant since 2011. Lionsgate, which licenses the brand name from the UK entity, announced an as-yet unrealized relaunch of the US branch in 2017. In tabletop news, Critical Role has announced its next Critical Role Foundation project. In conjunction with longtime partner 826LA, Critical Role aims to raise $150,000 to build a writer's room for Venice High School in Los Angeles. The Writer's Room will provide students with assistance on writing assignments and with preparing personal statements for college admissions. A new Unearthed Arcana article released Wednesday featuring dragon-themed playtest material for Dungeons & Dragons. The article includes alternative takes on Dragonborn and Kobold player options, as well as new feats and spells with a draconic spin. Various items within the article make reference to gem dragons, and one spell is named after Dragonlance's Fizban the Fabulous. Turning to video game news, Nintendo's Indie World event announced several new titles for Switch. Among the titles announced were a remake of Sega's 1996 arcade game The House of the Dead, and Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals, a sequel to Night School Studios' 2016 Oxenfree. Bloomberg Japan cited a CTFN report referring to 2 anonymous bankers who say multiple parties are interested in purchasing Square Enix. It's not clear that such a purchase is actually on the table or what parties are interested in such an acquisition. Our final story, WWE announced the release of 10 performers on Thursday, including Samoa Joe, Mickie James, and the former Iconics Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. This slate of releases comes a year to the day after the company's controversial 2020 house cleaning in the early days of the pandemic. That's a look at Nerd News headlines for the week of April 11th. You can find me at ChaseTriesAgain on Twitter, and you can find links to sources and in-depth articles on the stories in this video in the description below. A text version of this summary can be found at my blog, ChaseTriesAgain.wordpress.com. Is there a story I missed or a detail I should add? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Fit to Print will return next week.